Hi folks, and welcome back to my channel. This is Anita, and if you are new to my channel, I want to welcome you to my channel. It is all about budgeting and planning with me, as well as showing some Avon specials that I have available. If you are a return subscriber, thank you for returning back to me. So in today's video, I am going to be going over my budget for the next 2 weeks. With my paycheck, I get paid regular hours and toke hours. Toke hours are tips, basically. Well, this is a great example of being ready. And why I budget the way I budget. So, payroll did not do my tokes properly. They only recorded them as 14 hours of tokes when I should have had 74 hours of tokes, basically. So I got shy. It was actually like 60 or 58 hours or something like that that I was supposed to get paid for it, and I didn't. So with that being said, I am still owed, by my calculations, roughly $570 before taxes. So with taxes taken out, I should get right around $450, $460 more. Which puts me in line with what I normally get. So, what I'm doing is, because I'm not exactly sure how they're going to pay me, whether they're going to write a separate check or wait until next paycheck, I have no idea. So, since this is kind of my paycheck that I kind of pay a few things early on anyways, it kind of worked out. So what I'm doing, so first off, it came to just over $1,000 before taxes, and after taxes it came to $699.21. So 400 of it went to my Bank of America, and then the rest of it went to my Capital One. Now, Capital One is my one account that I normally pay all my bills out of. It was really hard for me to do this, but because I normally pay my PUD on this bill, and since I don't know what my PUD bill is anyways until the 1st, I decided to wait on it. Since my next payday will be the 6th, and it's not technically due until the 10th. So I first started budgeting this paycheck by going through my Capital One and doing roughly $300 worth through my Capital One. So my care credit is due on the 11th, but I'm going to pay $50 on it. My minimum is $34, but I want to get paid off, and so if I do this month at $50, well, I should say April $50, May $50, and June $50, I will make my last payment in June and be done with it. Then I have my Capital One that I'm going to pay $50 to. Our hook now, which is our internet, it actually went down because we now have a separate modem that we bought ourselves. So we got some money credited back, so it's roughly $45, but then after for next month, it will be right about $50 a month. It's like 48, it'll be like 50 and some change. And then I have a new bill here for $125 that I'm paying. And then of course my car care one, I'm trying to pay always $150 each paycheck, just so that I can get it paid down. Because I use it for gas and for anything else that I need to do with my car. And I'll sometimes even get gas for my husband's car. So if you actually take a look at my March calendar, I write down when I get gas and whether it was the Jeep or my car. And so I've only gotten gas a couple of times, what, 3 times? Yeah, 3 times so far this month. Because the last one I think I did it like literally on like the last day of February. Yeah, I did. Well, for my husband's, for the Jeep. But for my car, I did it on February 25th, and then I didn't fill up again until the 9th. So I've only filled my car up twice, for $25.65 and then $27.80. Now that's kind of because I actually had to call out of work twice in the last 2 weeks. And then I was luckily able to, my husband got off work early, so I was able to take the Jeep instead, like 1 or 2 of those days. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and get back to this here. My Avon, I have a balance on, so I want to get that kind of paid down. So I'm going to do 24 now. I kind of want to pay off the rest when I get my corrected check. And then my new credit card, this credit card here, I'm going to pay $50 on. So that comes to $449. So that leaves me $250.21 after paying those. So I always have $150 for food. I have decided to stop with these sinking funds for right now, because all I've really been doing is putting it here and then literally just paying it right away. So it's kind of just been a bill. So I'm just going to stop doing that. So that's why you have them, see some of them up here. And then I went ahead, I'll have $100 left, so I'm just going to put it in savings for right now. But what's going to happen is when I get my corrected check, whether it be next week or with my paycheck for the 6th, I'm going to end up paying beauty, which I'm estimating to be roughly $120 based on my previous use. And then my Woman Within, my Torrid are both $30 minimums, or right around there anyways. I think Torrid's $27. So I'm going to pay both of those, and of course HCC is our internet, so I'm going to pay $50 towards that one, because like I said, it's $45 and something, so I'm just going to put the $50 on there. And then I also want to pay garbage because that's due every 2 months, so it will actually be fully due at the end of April. So I'm trying to make sure that my last paycheck of the month I put $25 towards that one, because it comes out to just under $50. And then Avon, if I pay this here, then all I have left is $132 and some change. And then I might end up actually, after that's being all said, because I am estimating roughly, let's see, what did I base this one off of? I can't remember. 60, 50, 25, 132. Whoa. I know I messed that up there. 60, 50, 25, 52 and 53. So I based it off of $440 that I'm expecting to get. So in the end, I may actually have $153 that goes to savings. And that's possibly, I mean, I'm not really sure whether or not I'm going to do that or not, because I do want to get my Women Within and my Torrid paid down. I did just return about $120 worth of product of clothing to Women Within, because I was trying to find a shirt for work. So I'm waiting for that to get returned and processed. So that will lower my bill. And with this here, if I were to pay the $30 here of Torrid, and we will say 30, 90, so that won't work. If I pay a total of $190 to my Torrid in the next 2 weeks, then I have pretty much $200 left to pay on. So my next goal will be to pay $50 every month after that for the next 4 months, unless I can pay more to get that down, because I want to get it all the ways down, paid off, so I'm not paying anymore, and then let it just kind of sit at a zero balance for like 1 or 2 months, and then in a month or two after that, then I'm going to pay for something with the credit card and then pay it off, type of thing. So it's kind of still there and I'll still be able to use it. So that is pretty much everything for this paycheck. What I will do is I will give you guys an update about what happens with this, whether they paid me with a different check, or if they will be paying it with my April 6th payment. Anyways, guys, I know I'm not like very like whoop-de-doo here today. I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm kind of tired, but I'm trying to stay up to kind of get back into the swing of things, because even though it is, what time is it? It is currently 3:40 a.m. on Friday, the 23rd. So I am trying to stay up until 6 o'clock at least, at the earliest. I really want to stay up till 7 because that's about the usual time I go to bed. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and I ended up going to sleep about 4 or 5 a.m. this morning, so, and I got up around 1. And so I'm just trying to get back onto my normal sleep schedule. Anyways, I'm sorry I got off on a tangent there, guys. So it's pretty simple. I will be changing some of this up because some of these bills I no longer have. Or at least they're zero balance right now, so I'm gonna change the format of this. So I've already printed up some all the ways up until I think it was just, yeah, so starting in June. So I have these ones here. So yeah, the June 1st, I will be starting a new layout for my bills. So hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for you guys to see it as well. But it's just how I kind of want to do it now. I always like to change things up. If you're interested in this layout specifically, I can custom create them for you guys. If you're interested, holler at me down below and I will get back to you. Again, I want to thank you for watching my channel here and watching videos. I will give you guys a link to all my other budget series, as well as my plan with me's. Again, if you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like it, and don't forget to subscribe. If you are a subscribed already, thank you again very much, and have a wonderful weekend, folks. Bye bye.